Hey there, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore ancient wisdom for modern living. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, a philosophy that's been guiding people for over 2,000 years. We'll uncover 7 things that Stoics believe you should avoid at all costs. So, buckle up and get ready to transform your life. Avoiding negative emotions. First up, let's talk about something counterintuitive: avoiding negative emotions. Wait, what? Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Not according to the Stoics. They believe that all emotions, even the uncomfortable ones, serve a purpose. Sadness, anger, fear, they're all part of the human experience. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So instead of running from these feelings, Stoics advise us to acknowledge them, understand their source, learn from them. By facing our emotions head-on, we gain valuable insights about ourselves and the world around us. Remember, it's not about being emotionless, but about responding to our emotions wisely. Chasing external validation. Next on our list is the pursuit of external validation. In today's world of likes, shares, and followers, this one hits close to home. We often tie our self-worth to others' opinions. But here's what the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius had to say about that. "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." Stoicism teaches us that true happiness comes from within. It's about living according to your values, not someone else's expectations. So, next time you're tempted to base your worth on likes or comments, remember, your value isn't determined by others. Focus on your own growth and integrity. Seek internal validation through living virtuously. Worrying about things outside your control. Number 3 on our list is a big one: worrying about things beyond your control. We often spend so much energy fretting over things we can't change: the weather, other people's actions, or global events. But the Stoics had a different approach. Epictetus advised, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." The Stoics used a powerful tool called the dichotomy of control. Here's how it works. Identify what's in your control and what isn't. Focus your energy on what you can influence. Accept what you can't change with equanimity. By doing this, you'll find more peace and effectiveness in your daily life. Neglecting self-reflection. Halfway through our list, we come to something the Stoics considered crucial: self-reflection. In our busy lives, it's easy to go days, weeks, or even months without really checking in with ourselves. But the Stoics believed this was a grave mistake. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, practiced nightly self-reflection. He wrote, "I will keep constant watch over myself and, most usefully, will put each day up for review." Here's why self-reflection is so important. It helps you learn from your experiences. It allows you to course-correct when needed. It deepens your self-awareness. Try setting aside a few minutes each day for self-reflection. You might be surprised at the insights you gain. Letting fear dictate your actions. As we move to number 5, let's talk about something that often holds us back: fear. Fear is a natural human emotion, but the Stoics warned against letting it control our lives. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Many of our fears are unfounded, and even when they're not, facing them often leads to growth. The Stoics advocated for courage in the face of adversity. Here are some Stoic strategies for dealing with fear. Visualize the worst-case scenario. Often it's not as bad as you think. Focus on what you can control in the situation. Remember that discomfort is often the price of growth. By confronting our fears, we expand our comfort zones and live more fully. Comparing yourself to others. As we near the end of our list, let's address a common pitfall: comparing yourself to others. In the age of social media, it's easier than ever to fall into the comparison trap. But the Stoics would advise strongly against this. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Be content with what you have, rejoice in the way things are." When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Comparing yourself to others is often unfair. You're seeing their highlight reel. Unproductive. It doesn't help you improve. Harmful to your well-being. Instead, focus on your own progress. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Avoiding discomfort. And finally, we come to our last point: avoiding discomfort. In our comfort-oriented society, it's tempting to shy away from anything difficult or uncomfortable. But the Stoics saw value in embracing discomfort. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoics believed that facing difficulties head-on was key to personal growth. Here's why embracing discomfort is important. It builds resilience. It leads to personal growth. It prepares you for life's inevitable challenges. So next time you're faced with a difficult situation, remember, the obstacle is the way. And there you have it, folks. The 7 things Stoics believe you should avoid at all costs. Let's recap. Avoiding negative emotions. Chasing external validation. Worrying about things outside your control. Neglecting self-reflection. Letting fear dictate your actions. Comparing yourself to others. Avoiding discomfort. Remember, Stoicism isn't about achieving perfection. It's about constant improvement and striving to live virtuously. Until next time, stay curious and keep growing.